Good morning. This is day 5 of my South Devon trundle. It's another beautiful day. It looks like I'm going to get a full 7 days of stunning sunshine. Spent last night at Beryl's campsite. It wasn't manned, it was an honesty box arrangement, but they did have showers and obviously toilet facilities, etc. So it's fine. I was the only tent on there. There was one other van. The hardest thing about Beryl's was getting to it. Yes, because when you come inland off the coast path, you're always going uphill, which I'm doing now, to be honest. But yeah, yesterday, fabulous day, very tiring. I feel really short of energy this morning. Had a lazy start because I've only got a 8 mile walk to Stoke Fleming today. So it's like a rest day, really, he says. But a lot of it is along the flat coast. So I phoned ahead. They said they'll accept me. They haven't smelt me yet. But yeah, so that's the agenda for today. And then I've got a longer day tomorrow, about 13 miles, and then a 10 miler to Torquay. So I've cracked it now. It's harder than I expected, but then again it's not, because I know how unfit I am, but I'm getting fitter. That's the main thing. Okay, you don't want to listen to that. Listen to the bird song instead. Bye for now. Get that in now while I'm not knackered. This is Slapton Lay, which is a freshwater lagoon, but I've got 2 dogs around me here, but phenomenal place for wildlife apparently. I'm not going to lie to you, I can't see a swan. So, my mistake earlier, excuse me. That's Slapton Lay, much bigger lagoon. That's Slapton Sands in that direction, which we'll be walking along for a couple of miles. But yeah, I don't know what the other one is. I'll put it on the bottom of the footage. I'm tempted to have some breakfast here. So this is Torcross. I've ordered some breakfast. It's famous World War II memorial there. A tank recovered from off the shore. I'll take you closer later. It's another stunning day. Makes you glad to be alive when you've got a full English on the way. Well, that was a delicious breakfast. Not on the agenda, but lovely all the same. This is Slapton Lay, and this is a Sherman tank, a real one. It's been under the water for 40-50 years. There were exercises here at Slapton Sands in prep for the D-Day landings in Normandy, and they got mixed up with some patrol boats from Germany, and it all kicked off, and we were firing from the land, and the training exercise went badly wrong. About 900 people died, I understand, soldiers. So this was one of the tanks that sunk to the bottom. And I think about 20 years or so ago, a guy who was a keen diver raised it back to the surface, brought it here. Don't know whether there are any human remains in there, but it's all totally sealed up after all those years. But yeah, bigger than you think, these tanks. Different times. A lot of brave men died, didn't even reach the battlegrounds. That's a full list of names of those who died just on this exercise. Every one of those names is a young man. Not sure what he's going into. Doesn't even get to Normandy. What a tragic waste war is. Things are bad at the moment around the world, but we're lucky. Nothing like this. Never walk past a beach cafe, or any cafe for that matter. So, time for an ice cream or something. was a really tough climb. Come as a bit of a surprise on a day that I thought was going to be relatively flat. I've had two really steep climbs now. That one was a killer. Zigzag steps and just general nasty uphillness. Now I think there might be a post office along here, and if it's open I'll be in there for some refreshments. Short day today, but a lot of refreshments. I think my rucksack's tipping as well. Just sort that out. Okay, speak to you soon. It's turning into one of those days today. I can't help myself, my legs won't walk past pubs, cafes, shops. Cheers.
There comes a time when I won't belong on these streets, in these crowds, in this room, in your eyes, and you no longer know whether to stay or to go. Take me or leave me, rusty and bleeding, or open on the floor. Well, hours will be hours, I'll slip right through your hand. Doesn't matter what you wish for, doesn't matter how intense. And all those shiny people you wanted to impress, well, they're all watching now, so walk out the door. I'm not gonna last, I'll tell you now. Whatever I am, just leave it now. I'm not gonna try to lie, 'cause here I am now. You said be careful what you're saying, well, you're the one to talk.
Good morning. Oh, this is day 6 now of my 7-day jaunt around the south coast of Devon, and at last stayed on a lovely campsite. Fabulous bathroom facilities. Showers are the strongest I've ever known on a campsite. No fannying about putting 20p's in every minute either. Really good. I got a nice quiet corner, lovely flat pitch. Except a guy turned up on a motorway a couple of pitches along and was talking all night with this other guy who were keen on bikes and travelling and stuff like that. And it was about 11 o'clock before they finally went to bed, and so I could hear them. So I didn't get the earliest of sleeps, even though I was in bed at 9. But anyway, no complaints. It was only £12.50. Brilliant value. So today I've got a longer day. Yesterday was 8 miles, 8 beautiful miles, I have to say. But today I've got about 13. I'm heading for not quite Brixham, but Brixham Head, where the headland is. It just drops down into Brixham tomorrow. And the route from Kingswear to Brixham on the coast path is notoriously hilly. So I'm expecting some fun and games. Blowing like a puffer train. But I've shed a little bit more weight off the pack, not off me. I'm eating more than ever, but hopefully it won't be so tough as some of the days earlier in the week. My feet are in absolutely tip-top condition. These Adidas Terex outdoor shoes are absolutely superb. It's like walking in slippers a lot of the time. Hardly got any rubbing. The only caveat to that I would say is the uppers aren't very supportive, not like a boot, and my Achilles tendon on my right foot is just a little bit sore, which has happened before, many years ago, but yeah, it's probably just not got the support on some of this rough ground. But other than that, I'd say 9 out of 10 for these shoes. Absolutely love them. Okay, it's another nice day, but there's a little bit of cloud around. Not going to cause any rain at all, but it's just keeping the sun in the shade a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. Okay, let's go for another day. Speak to you soon. Bye for now. Someone had written on that gate, have some respect, dog owners. Pick up your dog. I totally agree. Not that I've seen any yet, but I guess you can apply that anywhere. Probably 90% do. The other 10% ruin it for everybody. It's disgraceful. See you soon.
My hands are getting cold. I really need to wake up. I've been stolen from your world, dealing with a breakup, wandering away, heading for the water. It's one more year today.
Beautiful yellow hammer.
I wonder if it matters. I have said too much, I do agree. If I had my way, you come back. I would like to see those hazel eyes again.
Thanks for that.
As I sit here,
Is that your gift to the nation?
sitting all alone,
What a great human
on the
being.
same place you.
It's the mouth of the River Dart. I think that's called a grayling. I'm not sure.
Kept telling me I was the one. And all these letters, everything we knew. Even though you're gone away, my heart has gone with you. touch your skin. You and me will never be. It's clear to see how you've said to.
Looking down on Dartmouth, looking splendid. That's Kingswear across the river, where I'll be heading via the final ferry of the week.
Much I do agree. If I had my way, you come back. I just like to see those hazel eyes again. As I sit here, sitting all alone, on the same place you kept telling me I was the one. And all these letters, everything we knew. Even though you've gone away, my heart has gone with you. Even though you've gone away, my heart has gone with you.
Oh, that was tough. Probably the toughest climb this week. Certainly one of them. Followed a very steep, long descent, which is always a bad sign. When you do that, you know there's trouble ahead. Oh, but I think I coped with it slightly better than I did earlier in the week. Because that was hard on the calves. Actually screaming at me, saying, "Do you mind?" Onwards. A couple of serious ascents and descents out of Kingswear. This woodland trail has turned into a lovely undulating path. A few ups and downs, but nothing strenuous. And really lovely underfoot conditions. Springy. Hope I've not spoken too soon there, but yeah, it's very pleasant. Very pleasant. I spoke too soon. Second World War defences hereabouts. It's a brownstone battery. Would have been a big gun on here. Aimed at filthy Germans. They wanted to, but they just never came knocking. Scaredy cats. Another gun position. this up. I've managed to get myself attached to my bag. Hello. Well, that was quite amusing. I was stuck to my bag. A zip on my trousers had got stuck into the padding on the bag. It's gone 1:30 now, and this is the time of day that the heat is at its peak for the next hour or so. I'm dry. I've got about 1/2 litre, 3/4 litre of water. No idea what mileage I've got left. This watch just let me down every day this week. It doesn't store enough battery, and it pauses when you don't expect it to. So you could have been walking for a mile and you realise that it's on pause, or you could have been walking 100 yards. The difference is you don't know when it paused. So you've actually no idea. So I've switched it off. GPS. Waste of space. Beautiful here. The flowers have been amazing this week. The spring flowers. Bluebells, primroses. Those little pink starry ones, which I need to find the name of. Of course, the gorse. It's everywhere. It's just been amazing. I'm going to have a drink. My heart wasn't in that walk past. I was giving up before I'd started. This on record. I think this is the hardest day of the coast path, other than Heartland to Bude and St Ives to Pendine. And I think this is third, because it is just relentless. There's supposed to be 10 big climbs on that Bude day. Must have been 20 on this one. If you look at the profile in the guidebook, I'll try and show you at some point. It's like a heart monitor. It's like that. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. After every descent, there's a massive ascent, and after every ascent, there's a really steep descent. Stunning, stunning. Absolutely beautiful day out. But when you're carrying a big pack, it's hard. And your water's low. And you've eaten all your food. And your feet are aching. And you burnt your lips. It makes it a bit more difficult, but it is a lovely day, gotta say. Speak to you soon. But what I meant to say is, despite all those climbs today, I think the biggest one and the steepest one is ahead. I'll drop down here and climb up there. Could kill me, but I'm going to stop and have a rest first. Next descent followed by the next climb. And I hate to say it, but it looks longer and steeper than the last one. Yay! Why do I do this? answers on a postcard. I must admit, I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find this place. It's now 5 to 6 from 8 o'clock start. 10 hours. 13 miles. Oh, there are beasts everywhere. Right, let's hope I can get in now. Speak to you soon. Go camping, they say, you get a feel for nature. And nature includes car parking. Because believe it or not, I've come to this campsite, it's Pirate Week. It's Pirate Week in Brixham. I kid you not, the place is heaving. So he's put me on a grass verge. And there's a few other backpackers on the next verge as well, but I'm the one with the car park, which is pleasing. And about 20 yards away is a pub, playing shanty music all night. It's quite surreal. If I wasn't so knackered I'd be bothered, but I'm going to go in the pub and have a beer anyway. You can't beat them. But just for added fun, I think there's a drainage problem here. There's some gunk oozing out of the ground there. And there's a pungent smell. Happy days. All good for the video. Speak to you soon.